Hey guys, it's Beth, and happy holidays, horror days. It's not really horror, but, I do my best. To be honest, like, it's just always been, a mix of, like, whatever. And, you know, sometimes it's a lot more difficult to do things than you previously thought, because your brain is nothing more than just an absolute pile of nonsense, just barely functioning. There's nothing around. That's fine, though. So, this is Reyna, one of my favorite skins of all time, actually. Um, she was one of the first skins that I actually picked up outside of the Dragon Ball skins. Which is interesting because that means that I basically got nothing in terms of skins from Dragon Ball to Christmas, which I think was like 6 months, but nowadays I'm just like... Nowadays I'm like, this skins, more skin required. More skin for the skin god. I feel like that is actively like more terrifying as a concept than the blood god. Now that I say it out loud, like that's probably not ideal. More skin for the skin god. I love this snow globe. I don't know why I've never used it. Ow. I know why I don't use the fire mask though, because it's bad. Maybe playing some Fortnite OG after this would be nice. I guess nostalgia for the holidays works. I don't really know. Maybe I'm just like, I'm stretching here. I'll be for real. That's okay. Oh no. The can of Monster I have is empty. What the hell am I supposed to do now? How am I supposed to be funny without my caffeine addiction? Oh shoot, that was literally the last one in the box too, wasn't it? Oh no. Well, I guess after work tomorrow I need to go pick up some more Monster. That's nice. I think that was probably a bot, I'll be perfectly honest. I'm about to take damage, or not. I guess not. Okay. I always forget that there is, in fact, fall damage in this game. I'm just like, it doesn't occur to me until you die from it, you know? The pistol's actually pretty decent this season. It's not great, but it's fine. There's people around here I just heard clumping. That did way more than I expected it to. I guess, to be fair, it was a headshot directly to the face, but sometimes that does nothing with this shotgun. Ow. How did you already have that? Blue cat life? Okay. It's probably a bit, like, less than ideal for me to force myself to record when I'm not at that level of energy. I'm going to assume that that's probably not a good thing, but, you know. this could easily become my only real, like, unfortunately, like, I need this to be, like, my everything. Like, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to, like, support yourself off of a job at any point in history. Like, unless, like, something insane happens to the economy in the next 10 minutes, my generation is not going to be able to, you know, afford anything. So I'm just like, alright, well, if I can't do it with a regular job, then I'll have to do it like this. So, you know, no pressure. In all fairness, I have lived, how old am I? Okay, I think this year I have made it 8 years longer than I ever thought I would, so, yeah, I mean, I guess that's something. I have 2 very lovely partners, I'm still alive, I'm happy, my home life is decent, so no real need to complain. Is that messy? It is. I think I think I should just, like, become one with the bog. Just, like, let myself, you know, just sink into the mud. Become one with the bog. It's just what you do. Oh, I didn't check if Boxy or Glimmer could use the shark slippers. Unfortunately, Reyna couldn't, so I had to remove them, so I guess I'll have to check after I die this time, because, you know, I continuously die at the first, like, 2-minute mark, so clearly that is how we will gauge this. Okay, I guess I'll drink this. Might as well get myself maxed out, as you do. I also really like the new movement animations. They're kind of silly and cartoony, which, in my opinion, is the way that this game should have its animations and stuff be, and, like, its art style, but, you know, they're allowed to do whatever they want, I suppose. I just think that, overall, I enjoy them having a cartoony aesthetic more. Because the thing with realistic graphics is that they stop being good after, like, a year. Like, PUBG used to look great, now it looks like dog water. Uh-oh. And also, like, I think 3 people play PUBG now. I'm just glad I didn't buy it, you know? That's the thing with games like these, it's just like, with Fortnite, I don't feel bad spending money on it anymore, because I've already spent multiple years in this game. Like, I've already well and truly gotten my money out of it. So, like, the idea that they'll just, like, you know, like, the idea that this just shuts down one day, it's just like, well, I didn't pay for it initially, and then I spent money on it because, you know, I was having a good time with it, and I wanted more. Like, it's not that terrible, honestly. It would definitely suck, and I would hope that they, like, you know, make an offline version, but you know how things are. You never know if things are going to stay online or be lost forever. The thing with live service games, you never know if they're going to last more than 2 seconds. It's like, this game and Dead by Daylight are impressive for the fact that they've lasted as long as they have. Like, both of them have been around since 2016? Like, some live service games don't even make it a week, Concord. It's just like, if you're going to spend all that time and money developing something, why wouldn't you at least, like, try to keep it up for more than, like, 7 days? You would think that, like, it would be smarter to, like, at least attempt to make money instead of just shutting it down. Like, how much could it have realistically been costing them? Like, because it was, like, purely done by Sony, right? That means, like, it would be down mostly to server costs. Do you think it costs them that much money to hold up a server? It's like, the servers for TF2 on the Xbox 360 were up until, like, last year. Like, I think you could manage having Concord be around for at least a month. What the fuck? You didn't even give it a chance to have a player base. Frog. Frog, 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 frog. Love frogs. Hey now. Maybe you should have tried shooting back. That also may have been a bot, to be fair. Also, I just need to say this void mask is awesome. I love when, like, games are like, what if we made Minecraft Ender Pearls but put them into a good game? I say with well over 10,000 hours in Minecraft if I'm going on the conservative estimate there. Obviously a joke, but like, ow. I had to have hit you more than that, right? Okay, good news. Shark slippers have been engaged. Let's go. I'm starting to get very tired, and I know what will wake me up. And it's going to be... ah, shoot. My sister is probably baking right now. I'm not sure if I can make ramen. When I make the spicy ramen, I have to do it, like, properly. And unfortunately, My sister has a gluten allergy, so we cannot just be like, oh, okay, share the space. No, we can't. Because sharing the space could result in death. So not ideal. Much better. Max out our shields. Apparently we weren't the first person to max out our shields, which is incredible. That. I'm not gonna take that, because that's a terrible weapon. Hello. Take one of these and hire you. Oh, thank you. Purchase an item or service from a character, and it appears that that is bugged and is not working. Awesome. That's okay. No big deal at all. Oh, hey, I didn't know that there was a shrine thing in here. That's cool. At one point I would like to visit Japan and like see some shrines and stuff. I feel like that would be really fun. Just because, you know, I used to be in engineering. Like, architecture was what I was going to initially go into, and then I found out that it was a complete logistical nightmare, and it would just not be worth it. It would be better for me to work on the ground in construction, personally. But I still appreciate, like, good freaking architecture, and, like, there's a ton of good architecture over here in the States, but, like, I love seeing, like, old, like, religious structures, like shrines and churches and stuff. I think those are probably my favorite. And that's why, like, Japanese shrines and stuff are always so cool to me, just because, like, there's so much history to them, and, you know. This isn't just a thing versus thing Japan thing. Like, I can tell you right now, it's like there are so many beautiful places everywhere in the world, you know. The guy who originally said it is a fucking moron. However, the quote of there are cathedrals out there for anyone with eyes to see them, that is a real thing. Like, there is beauty pretty much everywhere on Earth. You just have to, like, you know, open your eyes. And you have to find beauty in the mundane. Like, that's the thing. It's just like, even if it's like nostalgia or anything, it's like, does nostalgia negate the fact that it's still like, does nostalgia negate the fact that something can still be beautiful to you? Personally, I'd say no. I'd say that if you are nostalgic for the look of something, then, like, it was beautiful as well. It's just like, and sometimes beauty can just be like something where you're like, even if it is like reminiscing over, it's just like, man, I miss the way like old malls and old like super markets used to look. Like, even though a lot of people would be like, oh, it's just being like weird nostalgia things, it's just like, I mean, it's a longing for a sense of the past, obviously, but also, like, you have to think about, like, there were, like, styles that existed in the past, and nowadays, here's the thing, I hate to be, like, girly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't care about you, I care about killing your car, hold on. This is what your car deserves.